What is good, boys? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy post-hump day to the legends. Another beauty day in the office. Oh, wow. Man, markets have just been wild the last couple days. Oh my goodness. We successfully took out all-time highs. And we are now just kind of sitting there, boys. So it's going to be an interesting day on how we're reading our draws and momentum, but nothing changes. We do the same thing every day. Right? How's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are getting hydrated, sipping the coffee, doing whatever you got to do, man, to get where you got to be. Happy Tuesday morning, big boys. Happy Tuesday. All right, market is opening up. Let's see what we get. Do we get the expansion higher? Or do we start to break lower, retrace into this internal leg? Time will tell, baby. Time will tell. We're already hot off the rip, though. We are already hot off the rip. Price respecting midnight, lower time frames. All right. Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, big dog? First guy in, man. Welcome. Happy Thursday, my brother. Happy Thursday. Thanks for reaching out in the chat. Give me a sec here, dog. 1 sec. I was able to play around with the latency as well, so the stream should have a little less delay in it in relation to the actual market environment. So let's go. Snow day, yeah, man. It is a snow day for sure. All right, so the plan today is to first off, we're gonna just pay attention to price and see where it wants to go. Again, same approach every single day. Looking for these 15-minute, 30-minute, 1-hour levels to trade continuation towards what we deem to be a draw in liquidity. Now, we got some serious 4-hour gaps, and I think we got a daily gap. We got lower daily gaps, but we got some serious 4-hour gaps that we could look to fill here. So if we start getting some good momentum lower, this is a little bit less of a reliable draw, or at least how with the style I like to trade, because we're kind of trading internal to internal versus waiting for price to come into these levels for long continuations. But again, we're not trading the higher time frames. I'm just simply using the 4-hour as a confluence for where price may want to go, right? If we do start to sell off, right? But we'll see. We have no idea where it's going to go as of yet. We're respecting this first presented on this sell leg here, right? But it's market open candle, right? Lots of manipulation in this 15 minutes, right? If we look at ES, right? S&P 500. It is having a lot less of an aggressive reaction in relation to tech or NASDAQ off the same level as well, right? ES is stronger on the day. For buying, ES is looking like it's a little bit ahead, but we'll see, boys. We got to let this materialize for now. We're just going to give it some time. Just gonna double check Forex Factory. No red folder today. It's been a very dry week with news. Actually, usually the back, I shouldn't say, yeah, usually it's the back half of the month, but we had red folder on Tuesday this week. We have one red folder next week on Tuesday as well. That's it. And then the following week, a little bit better. But we've still been able to get paid, so it's all good. So nothing really to worry about this morning. Oh, the old financial juice. What do we got cooking here? Oh, it doesn't look like much. Macy, my man, good morning. Just getting to the charts, about to do a quick markup. Let's go, dog. Thanks for tuning in, man. Shit, this is an everyday occurrence now. I'm loving this. I'm loving this, man. I think these streams could be good for you guys for some accountability, and if it helps you out, just continue to tune in. But yeah, man, let's just continue to press. I'll come on. Yeah, dude. I mean, this guy's also working, man. Like, you're wild. You're a wild boy, Macy. Okay, boys. I just wanted to let you know that I'm taking my first sip of coffee. So, shit's about to get wild in here. Heads up. Holy shit! It is when it hits hard. When it hits heavy. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Goodness gracious. Let's get this music up a bit. Come on, man. We're vibing. It's Thursday. We're green. We're chilling with the boys in the morning, bro. Let's go. About to make some more money if the market allows. So just so you guys know, I'm still trading eval. I was reviewing my stream from yesterday, and I think I had mentioned this is my 5th Lucid eval. This is my 4th. My apologies. This is my 4th Lucid eval. So I'm looking to stack this account, and then I'll need one more as well. What had happened is I passed an Apex account. Now with Apex, you have to activate after 7 days, right? With all the war talk, I was not about to start. I essentially didn't want to pay an activation fee to let the account sit. So I let the account go. So as of now, I have 3 Lucid Fundeds and this eval that we're working on here, which we're almost halfway done, passing it sustainably the last, basically this week. We've started. I think it was. There's been 3 trades. We're 3-0 on this eval right now. So
with YouTube Premium,
things are going well. We've been sized down a little bit on it. What is this ad, boys? My apologies. This fucking creepy background on this song, dude. It's like this. Nah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm looking to up the size again a little bit here. Just make sure that I got my risk dialed in. Ideally, I need to make another 18. Hold on, let me check. I'm currently sitting at 51,222, so I need to make another 1,700. Call it 1,800 bucks, right? So if I can do 1,800 in 2 to 3 trades, I'd be loving that. That's what I'm aiming for. All right, so that's the plan here, boys. And then once this account's banged off, I'm gonna do one more, and then hopefully then I'm comfortable to risk capital on these market conditions. I'm with you. You need 1,100 on Apex. Yeah, I also foolish. Nice, dude. Let's go. I was foolish because I didn't know that you needed to build a buffer on Apex too. So with Apex, minimum payout is 500 bucks, and you basically have to generate $2,600 after you're funded to be able to then take out 500, right? Then your buffer's built, and from that point on, you can really start to pump out your payouts. But for me, for now, I'm just looking to get these Lucids going. It's the easiest way to start getting paid with prop firms, and then from there, I'm looking to stack up some Apex accounts with some of the cash that Lucid provides. right? But the first goal is 5 Lucids, then stack 20 Apexes, and then, I mean, a $10,000 day is not an issue, right? But it's all scalable, right? We're not chasing P&Ls. We're just showing up and repeating the process and sustaining the business, right? Sustain the business. You get greedy, you start trying to make money like today or tomorrow, you're gonna fuck yourself, and it never feels good, right? Never feels good, boys. But conditions have been glorious the last 2-3 weeks. In my opinion, I mean, momentum is very clear. The scam wicks and the tweet volatility, the short-term tweet volatility is risky. But outside of that, and it's unpredictable. But again, outside of that, the market is moving. Let's just say that the market is moving, and it looks like it's going to continue moving lower here. Right, we're respecting this 1 hour. Right, we flipped this 1 hour, we flipped this 1 hour, respect. We'll see. Starting to cycle into these. If we can get a 4 hour flip here, that could be good signal for potential draw into this lower gap. But again, none of this really matters until we have good structure and price action on our either 15, 30, or 1 hour time frames. Not trading your personal for a while? Yeah, I mean, personal accounts are great, but yeah, you know, it can be a little bit tough, right? If you're running with like 1,000 or a couple $1,000, like your fluctuations, your account fluctuations are pretty heavy. Right? Like when you're up, you're definitely up, but you know, a couple L's can eat up 10% of your account real quick. For some people, that might not sit well with them, right? So it's good to pivot, do what works best for you. Trading should be stress-free, right? It really is. Get some fucking music going, hang out with the boys, wait for your model, execute your model, move on with your day, man. That easy. Cheers. Cheers to the beauties out there. Adam, any plans to come to Edmonton anytime soon, brother? Macy says, took a few L's on the personal, gonna preserve until the war starts. Oh, yeah, man. Likewise, like for me, I mean, especially on a personal, bro, like, you know, let's say, I mean, even if you got $1,000 account, you know what I'm saying? If you get gapped out by a Trump wick or something, like you can drop $1,000 real quick. Like that's a good amount of money in relation to like an evaluation or a funded account or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Main focus on getting these evals passed. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man. Like, I can't remember. I think you have a Lucid account, but I would heavily consider just working with Lucid because it's just the easiest stretch to a payout, dude. Pass the eval, right? 2-day minimum pass, but like we're not full senders, so it doesn't really affect us, the consistency on eval, right? Once you're funded, 5 days, bro. You need 5 days of $150 profit, no buffer needed, right? Take the 50% of that. I'll be in the spruce with the kid the first week of May. Nice, dude. Sounds like sports. But yeah, man, like 5 days at 150 and you can take a payout, right? Do that on 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 4 accounts, 5 accounts, right? The cash is real, man. And that's US dollars. You know what I'm saying? For us Canadians, I mean, holy fuck, throw another 35% on top. Here's a little bonus, bro. Come on now. Right? I'm gonna be wiping my ass with US dollars soon. Just playing. But yeah. Macy, you're on end of day trailing, or are you on intraday trailing with Apex? Their new accounts. That's why I took one, was the new account. Oye, buenos dias, Soms. How you doing, Essie? Hey, come on, baby. It's a beautiful morning, boys. Holy crap, all the boys are in here. How's my 4X Warriors looking? Who's not dancing right now? Come on. You ain't jiving? What you doing? Come on. What did you say, chilling, bro? You slower than my grandma. She's been dead for years. That's 4X for you, bro. I mean, even indices, but yeah, let's take a look. Right now we're just chilling, waiting for some development here. Right, we reacted off market open. Again, we're not trading till 9:45 Eastern. My apologies. So the close of this candle, we got a big 4 hour below us. Not really keen to trade out of it or into it at this point. I just want to monitor what the 15 and the 1 hour are going to do for us. Right, if the model starts setting up. From that point, we can confirm draws. But high draw, all-time high, low draw, 4 hour gap fill. I'm more lenient to trade long because, again, we're internal to external. We're inside to outside, right? But that's not always realistic, right? Especially when we're trading at all-time highs here. So, yeah, let's just chill out and wait for price to show us what it wants to do, man. Just another day waiting for price to show us what it wants to do. Hey, holy man. Starting to get a little repetitive out here. Oh, we got an S&T at the low. Oh, this song sounds good. I feel like I might just flip my desk to this song. Hold up. Come on, baby. Ooh. Okay, how's the latency? Okay, it's like a 2-second delay. That's perfect. Okay, let's take a little tickle at EU. Oh, okay. I don't have any draws marked out on EU, bro. But let me just go to work real quick, boys. Hold up. You're getting a first-hand experience at how I mark up my charts, bro. It's pretty advanced. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys would be able to replicate this or not. It's pretty advanced, right? I literally just look for the line and I put my own line on it. Yeah, look at this, AM low, right? Keep in mind, boys, that these session lows might not coincide with what you're looking at. That's Asia low, not London low. Asia low, London, AM, PM, Asia, London. Yeah, again, keep in mind my draws might be a little bit different than yours because I adjusted my times to accommodate kill zones. Yeah, boy, let's go. Show us the goods. Yeah, man, this is it. This is it. Discord, I'm going to be doing some trading videos that are going to be released over the weekend and into next week as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Make sure that you guys get onto WAP, right, and redeem that Beauty Reads code. That's lifetime access, right? That's lifetime access. That'll get you access to all the training videos that I'm going to be progressively releasing, so we can learn the model like one step at a time as a unit, right? And we can really start to just hunker down on simplicity, right? 2, 3, 4 key factors, and we're gonna master that shit. Because that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Is there not a low here? Like, what is this? 6 a.m. weird low. Okay. So in this case, I'm just marking up previous session highs and lows. I do sometimes do a buy side or sell side liquidity. Like, I mean, this is pretty standout, right? Like, I would expect the market to trade into this, so I would mark it, right? But again, this is just one reason for the market to run lower. All right, and I bet my left pinky finger that George might have traded this. Nah, it's a little early. Never mind. Right, so that's basically the concept, boys. Like, just quickly marking up EU. Look, we got draws higher. Okay, cool. Price might want to come up here. We got magnets or draws lower. Okay, cool. Price might want to come lower, right? To me, we're moving lower, right? We're coming for this low, maybe these lows. Who knows, right? No way to tell. But momentum is showing it wants to hit this low, right? So 1 hour continuation off the fair value gap. We see rejection. Little pre-market action. Absolute stinker. I don't know if there's an entry here or not actually, but maybe a 2 minute. Yeah, there it is. Absolute peppered 2 minute inversion with a beauty retest. This is fucking beautiful, man. Like, why am I not up at 3 in the morning? What is this? Oh my gosh, look at it. It's got an L for long and an S for short. No way. That's insane. It's about time. I always got these in the fibs mixed up. Oh my gosh, that's tight, dude. 2.2 pip stop on EU. Targeting the next lower draw. Oh, okay, boys. Stinker alert. Heads up. Anyways, let's get back to NQ here. You guys want me to look at any other assets? Let me know. Let me know. So what's your bias, Jose? Are you waiting for these lows and reversal, or are you focused more on continuations these days, my man? I feel like we haven't talked in months, dude. I miss you. Okay. Ha. Ha. Come on. Hey. My kind of beats, baby. Ha! Ooh! I love this type of beat, man. Okay, Jose, looking at DXY. Okay. Could shape an inverse head and shoulders on DXY in the 1 hour. What is that? So like, is that shorts for EU? Yo, what up, George? How we doing, big dog? We were just looking at EU actually. We were discussing it. There was this earlier session for sure entry, but it looks beautiful, man. And like in line with these draws, like we see this melt, and we got these lows here. I mean, beautiful. What is this? Dude, I need to get YouTube Pro or whatever. Like, I'm getting a little tired of these ads. Got some dude talking about mac and cheese in my ear. Get out of here, making me hungry. But yeah, like this is just picture perfect in my eyes, man. Like we're moving, clear low, pause, pull back, 1 hour level, sell off, 2 pip stop, 2 minute entry at 7:16. I guess the retest would have been. Anyways, too early. Way too early. What up, brother? Yeah, George, man, I hope you're doing well. 2 losses today, oof. Where you trading, bro? Long or short? Yeah, Spark, you're bang on, dog. You're bang on. I don't know if I could write that off for like on my trading business, but for educationally, like for the educational group, maybe. We're going to be transitioning here as well to a Discord stream next week. So that's going to give you guys the full live experience. It's going to be an exclusive viewership. And then any mother trucker Jones that wants to learn how to make money and actually progress can hop in and join the boys. And Key's dipping. Yeah, let's take a peek. Hold up. Good call, bro. Good call. Yeah, it's looking heavy. It's looking very heavy. Likely to let's see how we start interacting with this 4 hour here. But looking for a full fill at this point. As a lower draw, looking for a full fill. We got PM low down here. We might start tapping into this this lower quadrant of this 4 hour push. Started yesterday. But not really worried about it at this point. For now, we're just waiting for price to shape up, right? No gap, no trade. And my boys, it is looking like it wants to shit itself off the side of the planet. Let's go. We got SMT at the highs. Woo! Two losses longing. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got a question for you there, George. All right. So when we're looking, I'm just going to use 30 minute because it's a little bit easier to see, but I'm assuming you have these draws down here, correct? I'm assuming you marked out your session highs and lows like we talked about. Confirm that. And my next question would be, what do you think of this low? Like, did you have this low marked, or did you deem it strong, you know, with like structure? I see what you're seeing. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so this is not a session low, but it is a standout low, right? So this isn't with something like this, I mean, it's clearly a standout low, right? Like we can see that it's just sitting there, right? So I would just list this as like a sell side liquidity pool. I typically don't use these. I'd prefer to stick to session highs and lows and data wicks. But standout highs and lows, all-time highs, these intra-session levels, right? Like this was yesterday, right? Like the market rallied quite early in the day, 6:30, right? So it wasn't quite into New York and we were off of London, but anyways, yeah, sell side low. Regardless of the low, bro, this is what I want you to look at, okay? 1 hour price, right? Price is melting, right? The recent price leg is melting, right? We're not trading off anything to the left. We don't do that, right? We're not trading off levels to the left at this point, right? We see momentum lower. We have 1 hour gaps, right? This is pretty much a standout gap, right? Because it's the only 1 hour gap until we're higher up in the leg here, right? Now, regardless of this, right? I look at this, I say, okay, the market's bought and it's sold, but immediately, most immediate price action, it bought and then it sold. So sell, right? When we look at the 15, because the market's selling, for me to look for buys, I need to see some type of inverse, right? Just like the entry model, but on the 15, the 30, or the 1 hour. And it doesn't look like price flipped any levels on the 1 hour here, or the 30, or the 15, right? So we bought and then we sold, so we're selling. Most recent activity is selling, right? We haven't had an inversion to tell us the market wants to go higher yet. We pulled back, right, into a level, the first key level, this 15-minute first, you know, this is the first 15-minute gap here. Not first presented, but it's the first gap of interaction, right, on this leg. And I mean, look at how the market's respecting it, right? 15-minute, 30-minute gap, 1 hour gap. That would be how I would read the bias, right? I think you may have just gotten a little bit mixed up on this leg here. Let me know if that makes any sense. Yo, this, let's turn this down a bit for you guys. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be background music, not foreground. Right, so regardless of this draw, we never got a shift on the 15, 30, or 1 hour to the upside, leading us to believe that this low is gonna hold and we're gonna cycle higher, right? We pushed high, we took liquidity, we closed above, very key, right? Valid sweeps are candle closers, not wicks, right? Pay attention to that. Yeah, no, 100% Macy, but again, like I wouldn't be looking to buy this leg, bro. Momentum is down, right? Sure, this leg is bullish, but momentum is to the downside, right? And if momentum's pushing heavy, I'm not going to buy against this unless there's confirmation, right? And for me, that confirmation would be a flip, right? If there was an inversion here, like a 15-minute gap or a 30-minute or a 1 hour down in this area, or even this level, if this flips, the likelihood of it, you know, coming back, retracing and holding and going higher it's likely, right? But again, like we held these lows, printed equals, or relative equals, right? Relative equal lows, interacted with the first gap on the way back, on the pullback, and showed signs of sell-off, right? Failed to flip. Nice. All right. Well, we're starting to get some momentum lower. Although we are starting to tap into some key zones here, boys. So for now, again, it's just about letting the market show us what it wants to do, right? It looks like we could be gunning for this PM low. Oh, you're agreeing? Yeah, no, all good, bro. All good. All good. Closure is king, bro. Closure is king. Candle closures for sweeps, I'm telling you, like if a candle wicks above a high, and then reacts, the likelihood of that high getting taken again is higher than if the candle closes above the high and reacts, right? It's just a greater sign of manipulation. Something I've been paying attention to the last 3-4 months, and I've been really starting to see it consistently, especially lower time frame. Sorry, boys, I gotta put some socks on, man. Half naked out here, then I'll answer any more questions. Yo, what do you guys think of the beats today, though? I mean, come on. This is copyright free too. I'm loving this. I got so many copyright strikes, boys. I'm trying to try to work against it. Try to fix it. All right, Georgie. Makes sense. Cheers, bro. So do I have to see an iFEG on the M15 1 hour every time? Dude, I mean, it depends. Like, it depends on the situation, right? Like, you were trying to buy against momentum, right? And sure, market's bullish, but you're buying against momentum, right? That's a hard no. Red flag, right? We buy with momentum, right? When it makes sense, right? And when it makes sense is when there's a clear draw, right? And again, going back to it, at this point, once this low printed, I mean, this low is a clear draw, right? We got these relative equals, right? Price pulls back, still respects, shows signs, boom, done. Done for the day. And again, like this was way early. This was way early. But yeah, then we cycle lower, right? And again, like you could almost like your strike rate will go up if you understand draws and liquidity. But if you strictly traded momentum, I'm telling you, you could probably make money, right? If you just trade immediate price action, I know it's tough because like we're all taught over time to like, oh, you know, this level here. And, oh, this level here, like it's very difficult, right? Because next thing you know, there's like 15 different levels and like you're trying to trade off it. Like, why wouldn't we trade into them? If we expect price to go down there and then look to hold, why wouldn't we trade into them, right? And momentum will show us the way. Momentum will show us the way, right? Okay. Okay. Right. And this is where like all-time high trading, for example, can get a little bit tricky, or this type of market when we're so overextended, because there's all these gaps that have been unmitigated here that, you know, look like they could be causes for, you know, continuation higher. At this point, again, I wouldn't really worry about it. I would just stick to immediate price action. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't confuse yourself. Let's go, bro. I'm glad you learned it. I'm gonna drop some hunters in there for you. 100. Isn't that what the kids say? Yo, boys, what do we think of the beats today? Is it a vibe or no? Something slower, something a little. I know Macy was vibing on that Italian underwear picking. Cheers, sip up. I tell you, good beats, Georgie. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. So on another note, dude, I'm sure the entry model looked good, right? And I do see what you're seeing here. Like, this does look like immediate price action, and it is. And I absolutely love that this is what you're focused on, bro. Speed, momentum, right? But again, this is where like discernment's needed, right? That's where draws on liquidity are very, very important, right? Because we're still so close to this low, right? And until we see that violation, right? Hey. Music is fine, bro. Jose, man, how's the soccer team doing, man? Are you guys above 500? What's the record? Are you doing indoor, outdoor? Hit me with it. So if you saw a 15-minute IFEG there, you'd be fine with me taking it. It's just that there was no flip. Yeah, basically, bro. Again, how I read this market is, yeah, sure, bullish leg. I really don't care at this point. I see this market selling off, right? The market's selling off. It's clearly targeting something. Is it either looking to mitigate something down here? I mean, this is kind of a shit low anyways. Like there's no high quality looking level on any time frame, really, unless you get low. But like, look at this. It's just chop, right? It's just pure chop. Like, this doesn't look like a low that's gonna hold, right? We got, you know, relatives here. It just looks like chop, right? Even on the 5-minute, like, there's nothing, right? So, you know, it depends how you choose to analyze it, right? But again, I see this low as weak. It's chop, and momentum is selling off there, buddy. So. Yeah, if we got a flip in and around this area, then the probabilities of it going higher would be great. Just like entry model, right? Imagine this is our entry model, right? Price is pulling back into our level, and then we get that entry out, right? Only with the inversion. No inversion, no trade. All right. We are transitioning from indoor to outdoor now, actually. Just built a new team also, so I'll have a busy summer, but it's all good, bro. Nice, man. Should I fly out and play goalkeeper or what? Alert went off. Macy, what are you vibing on here? Are you looking upside or? It was so annoying because I was so close to my first watch level. That's okay, man. Just another trade in a grand scheme of things, eh? Just another trade. U12. Oh, shit, bro. Never mind. Maybe I'll get myself a whistle instead. The name's Roy Kent. You guys ever seen Ted Lasso? Roy Kent! Ted Lasso, if you haven't seen it, boys, it's the best show on the planet. If you want to argue with me, let's go. Come on down, bro. Macy, you still just trading NQ? Yeah, boy. Come on down. Yo, you're in Toronto, right? Toronto, Ontario? uh, solid, man. Solid. Well, just know that you moved to Alberta, you don't have to pay PST, bro. Not yet, at least. Mace, you just send it on the 4x eval, bro. Full risk. Yo, you guys gonna be on the call tonight? Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Macy will be there for sure. I got practice, bro. Nah, it's cool, man. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Jose, I don't know if Sundays are good for you, but the Sunday calls are, I think, 10 a.m. It's kind of church hour, like Sunday morning family vibe. I plan to be in the call. My access dropped from Discord today. Wait, what do you mean? You're not in RM anymore? Taking a break or what? Wait, what? Sorry, boys. I got ADHD, so you know I like to fidget with my mouth. Sometimes I got Sunday morning games, and if not, I'm at church and meal. Yeah, brother. I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, Macy, it's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, you know, whether it's financial implications or whatever, you got to do what's right for you, dude. Right? But regardless, I mean, we're still here, man. We're still here, and I mean, we're all still absolute brothers. So like, nothing changes, dude. Nothing changes. Family first, business second. I genuinely think we should live stream our calls. I think it'd be sick. Like, imagine having an audience for all our bullshit. That'd be hilarious, man. I think we should start streaming them for sure. What great content too. You get so many bars out of those calls, man. Like, we're all going through the same shit at some point, right? Okay, boys, market is reacting bullish now. Again, like, I'm in no hurry to drop down to a lower time frame. I mean, for anybody who's looking at longs off this level, this 5-minute here is probably something you'd like to keep your eyes on. If we can confirm flip this to the upside, then I mean, you guys are probably going to be laughing, but like, that is wider than, I don't know who's got wide hips. Somebody with wide hips. Like, that is one to three, 1 to 4 all-time highs. It's kind of chalked. You can't really get a lot of contracts on. So this is a perfect example, Jose, of a wide stop and where it could hurt in futures, right? So this stop is 90 points, right? So one contract, right? One contract is $180 risk, right? So for example, if my position risk size is $150, right? I can't even take this trade. It's too wide, right? That's the beauty of CFDs, is there's decimals, right? So, you know, you could trade like 1 point, you know, you could trade like an eighth of a contract essentially. I hope that makes sense. Right? You could trade a lot more like micro size than on futures contracts. right? And then again, if you're only trading one contract, then how do you partial, right? How do you partial, right? If I want to take off, 80% here and let the rest run to here, I only have one contract. It's either 100% off here or here, right? Right. Once you get into like larger position sizing, like if you're on 5 or 6 contracts, but then that's like $1,000 risk, right? If that's outside of your parameters. And with futures prop firms, most 50K accounts, like the go-tos are the 50Ks. That's the most popular. Kind of like in CFDs, the 100Ks seem to be the popular option. But the 50Ks, you only have a $2,000 drawdown limit, bro. Until you get the account built up and funded and then rebuilt, like you got to pass it, then you got to build the buffer, right? 2, 3, 4K, and then you can start to trade bigger with this type of sizing. Like this is where futures can get a little bit difficult. Yeah, exactly, Macy. Be patient, bro. Go smoke some chamomile tea. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for anything upside, boys, I'd look for this 5 minute to flip, and then it could be smooth sailing. But we can see like it looks like we're gonna hold. We got 10 seconds. Hold or no, boys. Hold or no. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold. We holding. So again, we had to flip this. Right? This first presented 3 minute. For anybody who doesn't know, the first presented gap, the first or last line of defense gap, is high probability for holding, higher probability than the lower gaps, right? If we're looking at shorts here, the selling leg, the first gap, it's the highest in premium. It caused the move. It started the move, right? That's why these gaps tend to hold more weight, right? We can see there's a nice 3 minute, 2 minute intersection here, a 1 minute intersection, right? So I just marked this out as a 1 minute. And this is another potential reaction point for price, right? But we'll see what happens on the 5 here. It's looking like the market is deciding what it wants to do, right? We got a big indecision candle here, big inside bar, right? I'd be really, really happy if we start to push lower, just because of this PM draw. Like the more we start to move towards it, the clearer it gets, right? Which is exactly what I'd like to see. But if not, all good in the hood, bro. We're chilling. Same thing. ES 5 minute gap. It's important, at least for me. I like to pay attention to both assets, right? If ES flips, it could be a potential sign the market's going to move higher before NQ flips, vice versa, right? Learning to use the pairs in correlation is very, very worth your time. Very beneficial. Hydration check. Drink up. Nothing like a good squeeze of lemon water, some sodium. Oh, boys. Nice short continuation here on the 5 minute. Very nice. Right, Jose? So just like I was talking about before, bro, look at this 26-point stop, so quite a bit lower, right? So one contract would be about $52, right? So now it's like, okay, one contract, 52, 2 contracts, 104, 3 contracts, 156, you know what I mean? So I can really start to size up with this type of sizing. This is great. But yeah, this is looking really good for lower. 5 minutes starting to cycle. We do have a 5 minute BPR here. But again, we never flipped it, so I wouldn't even worry about it. All right, just pay attention to this. If price closes below this, we're gone. We're gone. Hit the sell button. Again, this is the exact same model I trade, just on a 5 minute time frame, right? Not my style. I stay away from the 5 minute. It's just the frequency is just a little bit too much for your boy. I prefer the slower, methodical 15-30 hour. But this is looking decent for lower. We'll see. This 5 minute, it's basically this 5 minute that needs to go. All right, we flip this, we're good. This big ugly level, get it out of here. So again, we flip this, we're likely continuing lower to New York PM. First stop being lower time frame, external low. Right, S&T's at the high, beautiful 15-minute level. Market opens up, taps into it, melts, starts respecting order flow to the downside, tries to fake out longs, right? Fair value gap, momentum, flips it, disrespects it. We're going to continue short. Right, this could be a nice retest on this 5 minute too for anybody who's looking to get interested in this. Anybody who trades 5 minute. But this is what I mean, like when we pull back and then we show this disrespect, it's a good sign. It's similar to EU. Right? Like you could have been trying to long off this, right? Because remember EU pushed down, right? And then it created gaps on the way up like this, and George was trying to catch longs off this, right? We hadn't flipped, right? We hadn't flipped. There's no reason that the market isn't giving us a reason to believe it's going long, right? We haven't got that confirmation. Right? And now this is likely going to just fall off and sayonara. But this looks really good. 132 points, 1 to 3 to New York PM low. Ah, shit, boys. My bad. I got this ad running. Not even paying attention. There we go. I'm short. I got my confirmation. Gonna let the trade play out. Minimize the star sound. No need to watch it. Attaboy. I like the short. I like the short. I really do. I really do. Like 5 minute PA and in terms of like execution wise, I mean that looks good. Looks really good. What the fuck, George? Oh yes. Oh yeah, Marcus. I decided to start writing a book. What? Starting YouTube? I'm really enjoying it much more than when I tried to make YouTube video. Plus, I've always wanted to write books. Good for you, man. That's amazing. Good for you, bro. That's huge. That's phenomenal, man. I'm glad you're exploring some different options on how you can exercise your creativity and provide value to the world. That's huge. Yeah, this is gonna melt. I'm gonna take a couple contracts here. Why not? All right, boys. I'm a couple short here. Order filled. Why is this guy screaming in my ear? How do we turn that shit off? That was brutal. Couple contracts short, right around this level. Again, eval trading. Order filled. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Order filled. Okay, entry price for me. 6328. Right. Fuck off with this magnet, bro. Right there. Beauty. All right, let's see if we can cycle lower. Again, a little bit of an aggressive trade. Not fitting my 15-minute model, but that's okay. We're eval trading at this point, and this draw looks good. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, ES is looking beautiful. ES actually leading on the day. No 5-minute here. See, like no, like ES, like there's nothing stopping price here. Look at this. No 5-minute, right? No 3-minute on the pullback. No 2-minute on the pullback. I mean, fuck, no 1-minute on the pullback. Not a single. Oh, there's one here. Little guy right here. Beauty. Let's go. Alert set at first. POI and SL not going to wash it. All good, bro. All good. I'll keep you posted. BE at the low. It's 155 points to the draw. Right. What's leading me to want to sell this market, gentlemen? A couple things, right? The SMT at the high, at market open, beautiful, right? Very clear, right? So the SMT is going to be this here, right? So ES took this high, and he respected it, right? 6 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Eastern, right? So SMT. Right? And then we got the clear New York PM draw lower. 5-minute level. They're not the most reliable, but again, we're starting to get cycle out PA here. So push lower would be great. I'm listening to you while I get some work done, trusting the trade and risking an amount I can lose. Or is it the phone? Yeah, dude, like you're in now. Like it doesn't really matter, right? Let it be, let it be. Right? You saw your setup, you took it, like just be good with it. Like who gives a shit what happens? Right? But ES still looks heavy. And if ES starts to go, it should pull NQ with it. So we might just be experiencing a bit of a pullback. try YouTube Premium now for $0. I should really try YouTube Premium. Okay, ES is interacting with that key level now. This is where we'd want to start to see ES cycle lower. Pull NQ down with it. All right, if we start pushing above this level, we're probably going to get smoked here. All right, looking for this to hold. All right, so 5 minute closed above the inversion, so not looking good. Although we do have we have ES on our side here. All right, again, if ES cycles, NQ should follow. All right. Woo! Head rush. Okay, looks like we're cycling a little bit deeper. Now would be the time. There you go, Macy. Yeah, this was definitely more of an aggressive stab for me. Evaluation stab. Could still hold. Could still hold. I do like the RR on this trade. To our next clear sell side draw, I do like it. Only issue I have is that it's a little risky. We're just trading off the 5 minute, so. But we still in. We still in, baby. There you go, man. I like to set these alerts on the opposite pair that I'm not trading. For example, ES, I like to set this alert. Again, if ES hits this low, I want to be looking to be safe with my trade here. Right, but we could see that ES is the better short was on ES, but again, there wasn't much of an entry on it. PA looked better on NQ, but the better short is for sure on ES. Weaker on the day, right? And you can just see like why this is important, right? Or it can be is on the right side, ES is down 0.1%, NQ is right around 0 on the day, right? So naturally ES will be lower, right? And like look at the depth of the pullback on NQ compared to the weaker asset, right? Like we're staying weak, right? NQ is still climbing, right? ES is still low, right? So in terms of protection, like we'll see what happens here. Volume gaps are never a good thing to have against you, though. I'll say that. Hold the line. Looking like we're about to get cooked out here, boys. Unless yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Honestly, the lower time frame level you trade off of, the lower probability. Right? Yeah, man, we're still in it. We're still alive. Right? This could be that. This could be that deep flip. SMT at the high. Gotta go now. Gotta go now. Gotta go now. Who's the orange man? Is that Trump? Trump Daddy? No good. We need this to flip. Also, this level confirmed 30-minute. So we could be pulling back up into this region to continue lower here. Try now for $0. Yeah, we got 30-minute gap on both assets now. I think we were early. I think we were definitely early. I think we were definitely early. What a controversial statement. And this is a prime example, boys, of like, for example, why I tend not to fuck around with 5-minute levels. Because oftentimes we get a 15 or a 30 print and it just invalidates your trade entirely, right? Once we get these 15 and 30-minute prints, price is likely going to pull back into these regions to mitigate those gaps. Right, I'm still in this actually on MNQ. I don't know why it's different. PA is a little bit different than the continuous contract. Like, what the fuck? How is this? What is going on here? MNQ. Oh, this is NQ still. See, this is the contract I'm trading. Look at this high. Look at it on the continuous. Nowhere near. Like, I don't understand. Sometimes these correlations on these contracts are wild. So we're still in this. We're still in this. What a unique situation. And now price is reacting with that 30. All right, if we get a 30-second IPG here, that'd be a good slammer. This might hold. $30 about to go IFPG. It failed to flip. Oh, boys, ES looks like it's primed to melt. Oh, baby, come on. Do us good. Yeah, dude, the data, there's a break in the data on micros. This high is up here. There's a break in the data for sure, or a difference in the data for sure. All right, we're still in. I guess, like, hold up, like, what's my stop? 399. I guess this is my actual stop, 399. 25. 30-second flipped. I'm getting cute. I added one more contract up top here. Off the 30-second. Just, you know, lower risk. It's another $30, $35 risk on the table for potential $400 gain to the low. $30-second IFPG. There's a little baby 1 minute here too. Off this 30 minute level. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go, boys. This is the move. If we can start flipping these levels, we're looking really good. We're looking really good. Stay focused. Manage accordingly. Yeah, Macy, on the continuous, there's a 30-minute right here, right? But on actual micros contract, there's nothing. MNQ, M 2026. Right? If we look at this, there's no gap, right? But I predominantly trade off of just NQ. I don't trade the micros contracts. I trade micros, but I don't trade off the charts for micros, if that makes sense. We need some speed here. Yeah, see, we're trading into this 5 minute. So this is going to be an interesting zone. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can still drop, brother. I can still drop. Time will tell, brother. Time will tell. It looks like it's going to roll out of bed and just see ya. ES is beautiful. If we can get some good push on ES, then we're looking great, boys. We're looking great. But I don't know what ES is interacting with. Like, there's nothing holding this price up. It's just manipulation holding it up. Or not manipulation, but I think it's just, you know, whoever's deciding to build the liquidity today. What do they call them? Big fish? Plenty of fish? Right, okay, boys, so for anybody who's tuning in, we took a bit of an aggressive entry off this 5 minute level. After the 5 minute level, continuous contract printed this 30-minute fair value gap to the downside. Targets are New York AM low. A little bit of a dicier trading condition today, given the fact that we're in a 1 hour and 4 hour gap reacting to the upside, but current momentum is lower, right? So until we get a shift, I'm looking to sell. Price now tapped into this 30-minute. Right, so this could be a potential zone for an entry. Right, there's this tiny ass little Little 1 minute inversion and a 30-second. We'll see. Might want to retest. See, like this is why buying on ES, I feel like would have been the better play in this 5 minute. It's just there was no entry, but NQ's looking strong here. Right, so you guys can kind of see just how quickly your session can get sloppy, right? Like if you're staying on these like for example, if you're trading 5 minute levels, like I mean, you know, it could get really sloppy real quick, man. Right, that's why I prefer to stick to these 15, 31 hours, because like, okay, cool, we got our level, you know, we'd still be chilling here. We'd still be nice and relaxed. It'd be great if we don't take the high and flip this. Beautiful V shape. 1, 2, 3, flip. But we shall see. We shall see. $8.13, so $10.13. Alrighty, boys. I'm out now. I'm out. Okay, let's reevaluate. So what I'm seeing now is, again, NQ printed this 30 minute, but ES also printed it, right? ES is weaker on the day, and now we're starting to cycle up. So ES might want to cycle into this 30 minute and then sell off. Yes, sir, Macy. All good, brother. All good. Right, so look what happened when we flipped this 5, right? We closed above it, it retests, and it goes, right? That's the power of like using this as a reversal, right? Inversions show you where the market is turning around or may turn around. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, that was about 350 bucks. It was about a $350 ding, so not bad. We were lower risk for sure, and we took a position at the top here just in case, given the RR on it. We are unscathed, boys. We are unscathed. Right, so now I'm more keen to just look at ES, right? We're kind of laddering back up towards this 30 minute. But this is a perfect example why I'm not a big fan usually of the 5 minute, right? This did look pretty clean. But again, like 5 minute levels hold little to no weight. I shouldn't say little to no weight, but 5 minute levels, in my opinion, compared to the 15 and the 30 and the 1 hour, like it's an irrelevant time frame. Yeah, man, there you go. There you go. Good. Yeah, man, like who gives a shit, right? You make money, you lose some money, whatever. It's part of the game, right? It's about keeping your mind right. If your mind ain't right, then good luck. Oh, chug up, boys. Let's go. Yeah, I got a second stab. I'm gonna wait for ES to come up into this key level here. Yeah. Take the trade I probably should have waited for, right? And this is, again, the power of patience, right?
With YouTube Music Premium, listen to ad-free songs, even when you're offline or on the go. Discover new artists and podcasts, and create personalized playlists anytime, anywhere. Try it free of charge.
We're also heavily bullish, right? So any reason the market has to buy, it's probably going to, right? Time will tell. Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. Look at ES. This is just scream and retrace. Especially we get this inside bar, this 50-minute inside. Yeah. And watch what happens when we tap in. Right, so again, if I'm looking to short off this level, what am I doing? I'm paying attention to the manipulation leg, right? I'm paying attention to the leg that's putting price back up into our levels, right? When it comes back, like if we react, and I'm involved in this, like what levels could potentially cause price to hold, right, against me, right? If this 5-minute forms, that could be one, right? So as we're getting these legs, I'm paying attention to all this, right? First presented, right? Nice 2-minute right here. Right, nice 3-minute right above it. So this leg is a little bit of a chew to get through, right? So we'll see what happens. If we can see the different levels in price, like these zones could cause price to cycle higher. So in a perfect world, right, price we can enter somewhere up here. By the time price gets here, you know, the pullbacks are not affecting us, right? We're break even, right? Or we're risk off the table. But ideally, we can start to form a little bit of structure in and around this level and then proceed. Yeah, this is fucking ugly. This looks way better. Look at that reaction. No 30-second opportunities here either. I think it's just reacting to the liquidity, right? But you can see how these zones are sensitive, right? Like look at this, taps in and whew, immediate reaction. That's a super tight stop. It's the beauty of ES, man. And you don't want to FOMO into these trades either, right? Like we're about to close this 5 minute, right? And what usually happens is people FOMO in, it creates the 5 minute, it taps the 5 and then it takes them out, manipulates and then goes.
With YouTube Music Premium, listen ad-free, offline, and in the background. Try it free of charge.
Here's that 5 minute interaction. All right, and this should cause the manipulation higher. Happens time and time and time again.
With YouTube Premium, videos keep playing when your screen's locked, so you can keep listening while you try to save dinner.
Sean, how we doing, brother? Yo. Yeah, give me just a sec here.
It's 9 o'clock.
Was bearish, missed a sell. 1L on a different sell entry, 1 hour imbalance, holding price up though. Did you guys find anything? Fucking pay attention. All good, bro. Yeah, you know what? Took a bit of an aggressive entry here. Wasn't wanting to wait for the 15, 30, and 1 hour today for whatever reason. 5 minute took a sell off this 5 minute inversion as it interacted with the 5 minutes and ended up getting taken out. Price printed a 30-minute as we got tagged in. So again, like just in the market premature, and we could see that NQ flipped this or ES flipped this. So we're bullish. Right, we're bullish now. But yeah, stupid loss on my end. I'm not gonna call it stupid, just a more aggressive entry, right? The target was PM low. It looked like we were gonna start melting off, but the market's holding up. So it can be dicey trading into these 1 hour and 4 hour gaps, right? Definitely be dicey. So I think probabilistically speaking, sure, these lower draws are great, but just focusing on bullish momentum until we really start to see some shifts lower. I think that's probably the play, gentlemen. But yeah, this is definitely bullish now. Look for buys. Let's clean this up. Right, reason being is momentum to the downside, price is being held up, we're not flipping to the upside, right? Assets are not flipping to the upside, right? Unless ES has a positive interaction in this level. And drives price lower. Right, but we can see the markets definitely spooling to the upside. Right, so this should have been the actual level that I had waited for to trade off of today, which would have been this first 15 or 30 or 1 hour. And again, we got the 30-minute on ES. ES, I'm looking to. I would have sell. I should sell ES because it's weaker on the day, right? Selling NQ was a mistake today. But hey, that's cool. Right on. I've got the full fill here. Could be a good spot to sell off. Good eye. Yes, sir. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Right, so what's happening here? NQ flipped 30-minute, ES hasn't. Right, coming out of a 4 hour, 1 hour. Draw all-time high. right? And this is a perfect example of patience, being dialed in and having patience, right? NQ shouldn't have taken a short. Why? ES is weaker. Why didn't I take it on ES? Because the price action was poo-poo, right? Poo-poo price action ended up printing a beautiful 30-minute, which is where I would have been looking for my first entry. So I would have entirely avoided loss today. If I'd be sitting cash still if I had traded this correctly, right? According to like how I would normally trade a funded account, right? I was feeling a little spicy today on the eval, right? But again, it's a perfect example of what happens when you start to deviate, right? You deviate, you start changing things, and you know, good or bad things can happen, but ultimately what you normally wait for probably gonna happen anyways, right? So why fuck with it? Yep, exactly, bro. NQ's leading. Upside charge for sure. Right, so we'll see if ES wants to respect this 30-minute or not. It looks like it's probably going to. Buys are looking good. How's your morning going, Sean? We got an hourly level here too. Just gonna leave the 30 there for now. We got hourly on NQ too? No. But yeah, see, like shorting this inversion, like no, dicey. Right, we got 3 minutes, we got a 5-minute about to form, right? So you guys got to be careful for. Right? If you take a short at the top, you trade into this 3-minute, momentum's bullish, 3 minutes hasn't flipped yet, cooked. Okay, we got an SMT at the high here. These two. Still heavily bullish though. Yeah, man. All-time highs inbound. All-time highs inbound, boys. All-time highs inbound. Oh yeah, she gone. She gone. She is gone, my brother. All-time highs? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the last true draw on liquidity, man, unless you're doing like round numbers and stuff like that. But, you know, careful. Shave a couple off of those full rounded numbers. Yeah, this is kind of last line in the sand here, bro. Like this looks extremely bullish now. Get your buy hats on, boys. Oh my goodness, this is just ripping. And all-time highs in 5, 4, 3, 2. My count's off. Reacting to the high. Four R, let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, all good, Macy. All good. Keep those accounts active, bro. Very good. May or may not have taken a bit of a scalp here, boys. May or may not have. Okay, all-time highs have been hit on NQ. ES as well. Just be cautious in these areas. All right, boys, I'm out. Gonna put together another video. Attaboy, right on. Get her done. Get her done. Must be pumping, yeah. Yeah, we got a good little push there, Macy. 30-second time frame is looks to be holding up as well. Yo, what up, RM? How you doing, bro? Or not RM? Was it NM?
Hey, check out my new song.
How you doing, brother?
On YouTube. One-stop shop.
How you doing? 26. Nice. Nice. Me. What up, dog? How you doing? How you doing? We are trading at all-time highs right now, boys. See how long this 1 minute structure continues to print. Can I have mod? Nah, not yet, dog. You don't need mod, bro. Okay, I'm not sure, 100% sure what's gonna happen here, boys. Like, we might start to consolidate now that we're sitting at all time. It'd be great if we just kept ripping. I think that would be phenomenal. How's your day? How's your day not? How's your day, brother? We might come back and take these lows, for the reason being we wicked this high. We never closed above it. Yeah, session's pretty much chalk today, boys. Nothing bad. I'm sick. Oh no, bro, you got to get some rest. Are you trading today or no? Yeah, this is just trending higher, boys. There's nothing I can really do right now. Nothing we can really do right now, boys. Nothing we can do. Bit of a slip today on, again, not too concerned about it. But yeah, took a short on NQ, a couple mistakes. I'll make sure to highlight them in the trade review today, so you guys can learn from what I did wrong and what I'll be doing differently moving forward, and what normally constitutes for correctly managing this type of PA. But yeah, there was a bit of a slip. Nothing concerning. We're trading evals right now, anyways. So, not to say we can be total degens and not respect our systems and price. Right? But yeah, just a good learning lesson. Ba, 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 ba.
With YouTube Premium, I can download ad-free videos to watch anywhere,
Still pushing.
even without a Wi-Fi connection or the lights on. Which isn't always the best idea. Try YouTube Premium now for $0.
Clean this up a bit. Fuck, I gotta rock a piss, boys. Like, real bad. God, this is steaming. Welcome to trading all-time highs, boys. Like, when the market's bullish, just wait for these pullbacks, wait for the shift, and go. Wait for the shift and go. Oh, we're reacting, boys. We're reacting. All right, Mate says TP1 smash 1% gained on the eval. Stop plus at break even. Runners to all-time highs. Did I win or I win? As I said the other day. There you go. There you go, man. Yeah, good adjustments on the bias, boys. The shorts were aggressive. We shifted higher. No entry opportunity for me to get involved. Yeah, we're tapping all-time highs now. So session is probably looking a little bit chalked here now, boys. We're getting a little late. Never marry a bias. Yeah, bro. Like never marry a bias. You know, daily bias, in my opinion, is foolish. Right? You got to be able to adapt.
I definitely don't have time.
Right, and the only reason I say that is because, like, if, for example, if you're looking for shorts and the market looks bearish, but then it shows clear signs of upside, I mean, you're just gonna waste your day not taking the signal from the market, right? And you got to come back tomorrow, right? You're just handcuffing yourself. Right, but yeah, great work, man. The boys are good. The boys are crushing it out here. Oh, fuck. Like, too bad. Like, it's pretty risky. Maybe it's not risky, but like the draw is just so random. I guess it's just runners. Yeah, 26,500, brother. Not a boy. Oops. Woo! Come on, baby. Let's see what happens. I'll leave that on just for sizing. So what's everybody got going on for the rest of their day? You guys working? Chilling at home? What's on the agenda? This looks lower. NQ is pulling. NQ is pulling heavy.
There's more to love with YouTube Music Premium. Listen to ad-free songs and discover new podcasts anytime, anywhere. Try it free of charge.
We're in, boys. We're in. Homework for me, housework, attaboy, spark, attaboy, move the stop loss for the runner, 3-minute candle, there you go, already screw 1%, there you go, man, easy money. I'm in this trade. Right here. Right. Closed above it. Signs of bullish. Price action. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Wow, boys. Let's go. Push. Oh my goodness. Do we rally? We got an SMT here. Oh, it's gonna nuke. Yep. Yep. Let's go. I'm trailing. Giving it some space. I'm out. I'm out right here. All right, boys, I'm green on the day. Small green. Small green. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm locking out. I'm locked. I'm locked. Well done, boys. Yes, let's fucking go, man. Let's go. Again, like, this is just a beautiful reminder to myself and hopefully to you beauties that if you just wait for your damn model, momentum, 15-minute or 30-minute or 1 hour gap, look at this. There was nothing here for me. There was nothing here for me. There was everything here for me, right? And sure, the points might not be all that great. I mean, 35 points, I think is where I got tagged out, right around this region. Again, though, like if you're sizing appropriately, right? It's tough to manage when we're trading into all-time highs, right? It's going to be sensitive, right? It's going to be sensitive. Every time we take it, it's expect sensitivity, right? Expect the sensitivity. And this just showcased it perfectly, right? So I was happy to just trail, get green on the day. If I had taken this trade without this loss, what I would have done is I would have trailed. So for example, if this was If this was, let's say, 8 contracts, or let's say it was 5 contracts, right? I would have trailed 4 and then kept one open at a break-even point, right, to give it some upside, because we have no idea how high this is going to go, right? We're paying ourselves off the reaction, and then we're leaving a little bit of room. But again, because this happened quick, I just wanted to get out. I really just wanted to get out and be green on the day, which we are, motherfuckers. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. Bear with me. That's my day, boys. Are you guys still running any positions, or what's happening? There you go. Runner's still active, Macy. Yeah, boy. All right. Well, again, bit of a sloppy day on my end, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This wasn't my best trading, but we did finish BE. So again, proper model, right? Inside outside model right here. 15-minute inside outside. Perfect display, right? This was a 5-minute attempt, and on the wrong asset as well. So a bit of a slip on this front half of the market here. Did feel a little bit tired coming in today, but that's okay, right? What matters is that we bounced back off this, right? You make your mistake, you kind of kick some dust, and then you move forward, and you stay focused, and you remind yourself what you're looking for and why, right? And why we exercise patience. This is exactly why we could have avoided this filth, right? And by filth, I mean this. To me, this is filth. This is could have been a beautiful setup in your eyes, and that's perfect, man. Don't take what I say personally, right? We're all subjectively trading what we see and what we know. But if I had waited for this, I would have been up, $500. So all good. All good in the hood. Right? And that's how price should react, right? That's how we're looking for price to react, right? Off these levels, right? That's exactly what we're looking for. Boom. Let's go. Ba 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 boom, baby, boom, boom, boom. And there's the proper retest. Wow. Beautiful. Ugh, man, I am cooked. It has been a week, man. It has been a week. My goodness. I could go for a nap. No shit. Macy, what time do you work till out there, bro? Oh, boys, the music ain't playing again. Like, I am losing it. Why does it keep doing this? I think I just need like a playlist. It keeps changing songs and shit gets weird. Off at 3 p.m. Dude, 6:30. So do you deal with a lot of traffic in the morning, working that early, or do you bypass most of it because you're up early riser? Guys, I really gotta get to the bathroom here. If you want to stick around and hang out for the last 15, 20 minutes, I'm much love. I'll be back in like 2 minutes here. All right, you guys are beauties. If I don't catch you when I get back, thanks for tuning in. Markets were a little bit unique today. I think honestly that's the first time I've traded all-time highs. But it's all good, man. It is all good. Lots of lessons learned today so far. Again, I think it's just a friendly reminder to really just stick to your system. If you deviate, you are at risk for taking unnecessary losses. And if you deviate, you're likely to be reading the market incorrectly as well, in relation to how you typically read the market, right? So BRB going to go drain the main vein, and I'll catch you boys in a couple minutes here.
Pro Painters. With Behr, you're getting paint, stains, and primers at everyday low prices. Plus, same day or next day job site delivery. That's how pros do more only at the Home Depot.
Visit homedepot.ca/BehrPro and save today. Delivery fees may apply, subject to terms and conditions.
Hey. This is back. We're back. What is good, boys? We're back. No way. So, Macy, you're still in this trade, I believe you said you're trailing the 15-minute low. This candle? Oh no, sorry, that's the hold up. Yeah, it'd be the 11:30 open. Okay, yeah, right below here. Cool. Sorry, this looks like the wick. This line here. Oh Lord, dude, I really like this runner trail too because it's clear 1 minute. It's clear 1 minute low too, right? It's a 2 minute low. It's a 3 minute low. It's a 4 minute low. It manipulated liquidity to the left, right? Manipulated, pushed higher, right? Manipulate, push higher. Manipulate, push higher. You might be riding this for a bit. 26,558. 26,558. Okay. Why 558? Just out of curiosity, is that an RR or? That's another 200 bucks, 100 points on the runner. So very good. AC, how many trades have you taken today? Was it 2? Was it the short and then the long, similar to this? Although you had gotten in sooner on the long. Daily ATH on my futures chart. Okay. Okay, cool, man. Short than the long. Nice. How's what's your P&L right now? Like what's your realized versus your floating? Oh, I see. So you took the first trade on the 1 eval. I see. Yeah, that's it always gets a little interesting when you got to juggle accounts, you know what I mean? It gets a little bit interesting. This looks great for higher, bro. Let's fucking go, man. Hey, that's what I like to hear, bro. Sorry, Macy. I had my chat closed here, brother. Minus 630 on the other side, but still green on the week. Let's go. I'm loving trading with bigger size. I'm not at all phased by the loss. I need at least 2 losses to cover 1 win. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah. Very good. Yo, what's the inactivity time on Apex? Is it 7 days or what? Bullnox? What the fuck is Bullnox? Look it up. Never heard of them. Huh. Are they cheap or what? $19, man. What the fuck? Are they reputable? They launched in 2022. Users frequently praise its fast payouts and clear rules, although it has some negative reports concerning technical issues and strict adherence to a consistency rule. Do you know what your consistency rule is? Nice, man. Very good. Very good. Structure is being respected. Is there an activation fee if you pass? Or is it just straight 19 bucks? That's insanely cheap. What's the catch, Macy? What's the catch? Oh, my phone's dead. That's the catch. Oh. Well, all-time highs again. 5th time today. It's like the classic Apex, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, $30 for an end of day, right? 50K, you get it, and then it's like what, 130 bucks to activate it or some shit. Yeah, 180, like, right? I think that's good for people who have a low pass rate. You know what I'm saying? So then they can just keep getting cheap evals, and then when they pass. But if you get a low pass rate, I mean, you're probably not a very good trader.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock, boys. Session is over. Actually, it's 12 o'clock Eastern, so just for you boys in the East. You're back in. There you go, man. Bro, if you wanted to hit your TP, just close. Like, or aggressively trail, right? If you're running out of time. Time for the 2-mile walk, no doubt, eh? Yeah, we're moving. We're moving. We are moving. Okay, boys. Expect a trade recap in the Discord later on this morning, probably in the next hour. We'll get that buttoned up for you, and then we'll go from there. But for now, boys, have a great day. I'm off. Macy, good work. Yeah, good work today, brother. Good work. Have a great day. Talk to you tonight. Yeah, I'll see you tonight on the call, brother. Until then, gentlemen, have a wonderful day. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Again, bit of a flop session on my end compared to the performance we've been having lately, but that's okay, man. Not every day can be perfect. We just have to make sure we adjust, right? We limited the damage off that first position that was invalidated, didn't actually even fit the plan. All good in the hood. Again, we get back, we come back stronger. So you guys have a great day. Catch you in the Discord. Keep your eyes peeled for some lessons today and the trade reviews, and I'll see you at the call. Cheers.